Okay, hi. So this is our research paper, part 3. This is the how to write a research paper revision step. I'm Mr. Groesbeck, of course. If you have not already figured that out, then you're probably in the wrong spot on YouTube. So here we are on revised section 3. At this point, you should have a rough draft finished. If you do not have a rough draft finished, you need to go back to steps 1 and 2 and do that. Okay, this is just for the revision step. Now, the revisions process is an extremely important part of writing anything, especially doing it well. It's often overlooked, but if you want to score well, in my class especially, you need to follow these steps. Okay, there's 6 of them today, but they can vary if you combine some or spread them out even more. But today I just decided to put it into 6. Okay, you want to start with a self-revision, which means you take your essay, you look it over, and you make sure it says what you want it to say, the way you want it to say it. Now, one easy way to do this is to write out your rough draft by hand, and then when you type it into a computer, it's actually going to, excuse me, sorry, I had a little bit of a cold. You're going to type it into the computer if you have a handwritten rough draft. When you type it into the computer, you're going to be changing things as you go. So that's like a revision. That's going to be just as good as any revision you do. Okay. Then, once you have the second copy, you're going to, with a peer, you're going to revise that for the conventions of ideas and organization, or ideas and content, and then organization. Those are the 2 traits. So you want to make sure that ideas and content, it says it's talking about what you want it to talk about. It has all the content in there that you want, and that it's organized in a way that makes sense. Okay, that's right here. Now there are some YouTube videos on here that you can watch that are on this channel next to you, next to this video. Now, they're on my presentation because I use them in class and I show them live. But so when you guys want to go through this, you can definitely look at those videos that are on YouTube, on this YouTube channel. Okay, once you're done with the ideas and content and the organization revision, you're going to take that home, or you're going to take it and rewrite it. You're going to make any changes you need to make, write a whole new draft. Okay? Then you're going to take that new draft that reflects the changes of the ideas and content and organization revision, and you're going to now revise this one for voice and sentence fluency. Now, a little tip for voice and sentence fluency, especially, your revision should be done out loud. Somebody should read it to you. You should read it to them. The ear will pick up a lot of problems, especially with sentence fluency. And stuff that maybe by reading it wouldn't be quite as obvious. So make sure you want to do that. Okay. After you write a new draft from that one that reflects those changes, same thing. Write another draft, brand new. Then you're going to come and you're going to look at word choice and conventions. Now the word choice and conventions. This word choice especially is about making the all of your words as accurate and as specific and as well chosen as possible. Conventions are making sure that you get rid of your mistakes. Okay. Now you've gone through all the traits. You're going to make another brand new copy that's as close to the final draft as you can get it. We call this the near final draft. And then you're going to proofread this. Now, you're going to proofread it over and over and over again, as much time as you get. Okay, you're going to have other people read it. You're going to read it out loud to people. You're going to have them read it to you, as much as you can do with the near final draft. And on this near final draft, it's like a dress rehearsal for the final draft. Okay, it should have everything on there that's going to be in your final draft. Okay, so every element of the essay, stuff like the bibliography, the title page, the outline if you have to do it, those should all be on there. Okay, so right here we have, kind of what a title page might be. Has your school up here, for us to be Rancho Solano. Title of your essay, I don't know, orca whales in captivity, whatever. And then subtitle, danger or disaster, whatever. And then your name, your heading, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Now, one thing that's really interesting is if you go to easybib.com, this will help you with your bibliographies. I know there's a lot of problems, or a lot of people wondering how to make a bibliography. Easybib.com is a wonderful resource. Okay, you can help. It can really help you. Also, if you have Word 7, on your computer, you can use that. But bibliography, a couple things to remember. Bibliography should always be in alphabetical order by the first part of the entry, which is usually an author's last name, you can't find an author for like websites or something, then it's whatever comes next, the very first part of the entry. And they should be alphabetical. And you need to make sure you cite every source from which you got information, even if this information um, wasn't quoted. Even if the information wasn't quoted in your essay, you're still going to cite that you used it for background knowledge, or if you used it like as a cross reference, for the information that you have, you're going to want to make sure that you reference that. Okay, so after that, you turn it in, you do a little dance, have a little party, and that, my friends, is how to write a research paper in 3 easy steps. All right, so thank you and good luck.